It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we've got a showdown in the AFC North. It's the Ravens and the Browns. All that and more coming up next.
On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll, our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Welcome to Week 2, everybody. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here with you. Really happy you could join us in a game that's already an early must-win for both of these teams, Brock. They were each losers back in Week 1.
It's only 2 weeks, Kate, of a 17-game season, and people I know out there are going, come on.
Still searching for that first win of the season. One of them is going to find it here as we're off in Week 2. Starting from the 5. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their fifth-year quarterback.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here.
Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a first down. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And it'll be their rookie QB who brings them out.
Just knowing this quarterback in his mindset, there is no question he would give up 400-some yards he threw for last week for a W. Really, stats don't matter. No matter how productive you are playing that position, and boy, was he last week, it really comes down to finding a way to win. As they like to say, winners win in the end, and he and his crew got to get it done today.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Handoff now from the gun. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs vertical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. No return on that punt. And the Browns will go on offense. Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the second time. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 5 on that play. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. They'll look to throw. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. From midfield now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? They're throwing it. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 36. He's got Harrison. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. He's running it right on the option. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns go up 6-0 here in the first. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. They put a receiver in motion here left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
It just feels like any time this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide or when they use him as a runner. If someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That play good for 17 and a first down.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 14. He's got him. That's Swift. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Receiver in motion, headed right. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. He gets 6 on that play, and that gives the Browns a first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll try and throw it here. The short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And now they face 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 19 at the 41-yard line.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. Setting up a throw. Completed to his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one sails out, no return on the punt. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Through the 45. Still running. And he is all the way ahead to the 13-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
What an injection and momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
1st down from the red zone. This throw is cut. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out. They'll try and punch it in. And he's brought down for a loss.
Situational football. Looking at first and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
On 2nd and 4. Escapes the pocket, and they take this in for the score. The Ravens start to fight back with their first points of this game. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Handoff now out of the gun. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. He's going to throw this one. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. The Browns are lining up to punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Ravens will go on offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's an option play to the left. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Here's a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back fourth down. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Browns will have their work cut out for them on this drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Pass play now. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's 2nd down. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down. Pass play coming here. Taken in by Harrison. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Started a little slow, but we've arrived at the 2-minute warning. It's the Browns facing 2nd and 5. From the 42. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
Keep the ball moving. Keep the ball moving.
3rd and long for him here. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Takes it in at the 26. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They have Sanchez out to boot it away. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up second down. Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing third and long. Looking to throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Okay, Kate, back to you and Brock in just a moment. But after a wild first weekend in the NFL, time to see if things will settle down as we take a quick look at what's happening here in Week 2. We begin in the gateway to the West in St. Louis, Missouri, where you see the final score there. Justin Herbert, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love, 2 touchdown passes as his guys make amends for the setback in Week 1. Lastly, let's motor up to the Motor City. See what's happening with the Lions at home at Ford Field. And they were winners in their ball game over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Isaiah Pacheco, a touchdown run in the victory. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And look at this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Raven offense headed out for this first series of the second half. And they could take control in the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
To be a stud back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
Finding Flowers. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 33 for first down. Looking to the air here. Has his man, it's Swift. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Award that tackle to Michael Hall. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain. Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Flushed down out to his left. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 29. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Back to throw. Dell with the grab. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
And he's going to call for the fair catch here at the 38-yard line. The Ravens back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he winds up with a solid gain down past the 45. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. He'll throw it. Setting up the running back screen. Still has some space inside the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And he'll get down to the 21-yard line before he stopped. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. Another carry for him. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw now. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Dropping back to throw.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball.
And he will take this in. Touchdown! The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Well, and a close game. They needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
It's an option to the left side. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Throwing now, off play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. The Ravens returning their offense and this running back to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Pass play on 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. And the Browns add an extra defensive back out there. Nickel package, 3rd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And it'll bounce out of bounds, and he could not have hit this much better. That's going to pin him at their own 5-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from near his own goal line. Connection made to Dell. This is ahead for about 5. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. They get 6 and a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
This one quickly to Dell. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Man in motion, headed right. Throwing it again here. And a man is there to knock that away. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So it's 2nd down coming up. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 2nd and 10 now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now looking to throw. Complete to Dell. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Ravens and this running back headed back out for a new series. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 2nd and 6 coming up here. A give now from the gun. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Caught by Flowers. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. All right, we see he's a little worse for wear after delivering that throw. Gonna have to take a few moments as they come out to look at him. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. First throw for the backup now. Finds a man right side. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 now from the 30. Handoff now from the gun. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Working inside the red zone. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. On 2nd and 5 now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They can revisit that play in the future.
And this one does not go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
4th down, he takes the snap. That's cut beyond the marker. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's 2nd and goal. Another chance for it. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. Just not quite enough to break the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal at the 1. Here we go, right up the gut. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
He fields it from the 8. This return makes it up to the 25. The Browns ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Jump off caught by his back. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Slot man in motion right. They are throwing it again. He finds Johnson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On first down, they'll run across midfield to the 45. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Right up the gut. And he's only going to take this forward to about the 38. Now with 2:09 left on the clock, we got a timeout from the defense. Blown back, gets the handoff. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock. They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's got it inside the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he's stopped down at the 16 after a small gain. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Back-to-back carries here. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll give them a 16-point advantage. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only one remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
The Browns getting their offense out there. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. So the Ravens will fly home with the win.